Hari Om, Namo Namaha. Today we will chant the 5th chapter of Shrimad Bhagavad Geeta. Before chanting the chapter, let us know the basics of chanting Shrimad Bhagavad Geeta. Bhagavad Gita has 700 shlokas. Each shloka is divided into 4 parts or 4 quarters. After chanting every quarter, there is a small pause continued by the next quarter. There are specific rules for chanting the avagraha, that is the S-shaped or looking like S alphabet, the refa, the visarga, and there are various other rules also which the chanter has to keep in mind while chanting the shlokas of Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. There is a specific tune which must be adhered to. So, let us chant chapter 5 of Shrimad Bhagavad Gita. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Shri Paramatmane Namaha. Atha Panchamodhyayaha. Karma Sannyasa Yogaha. When we chant Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, first we invoke the blessings of the Lord of Wisdom, Bhagavan Shri Ganesha. Then we invoke the blessings of the Parabrahma, that is Bhagavan Vishnu or Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Thereafter, we mention the number of the chapter that we are chanting. Today we are chanting the 5th chapter, so it is Panchamodhyayaha. Then the name of the chapter. Here the name is Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Then comes the name of the person who is saying the particular shloka. So if it is Arjuna Uvacha, Uvacha means is saying. So it means Arjuna is saying. If Bhagavan Shri Krishna is saying the particular shloka, then it is said Shri Bhagavana Uvacha. If Sanjaya, the charioteer of King Dhritarashtra, is chanting the shloka, then it is written Sanjaya Uvacha. When the chapter is over, then also there is a specific shloka which is chanted, which we will see when we complete the chanting of this chapter. So let's start with Arjuna Uvacha. Sannyasam karmanam Krishna punaryogam cha shamsasi yachreya etayorekam tanme bruhi sunishchitam. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Sannyasak karma yogascha nishreyasakaravubhau tayostu karma sannyasat karma yogo vishishyate. Neyassa nitya sannyasi yo na dveshti na kankshati nirdvandvo hi mahabaho sukham bandhat pramuchyate. Sankhya yogau prithak balaha pravadanti na panditaha ekamapyastitas samyak ubhayorvindate phalam. Yat sankhyaif prapyate sthanam tadyogairapi gamyate. Ekam sankhyam cha yogam cha yaf pashyati sa pashyati. Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptuma yogataha. Yoga yukto munir brahma nachirenadhigacchati. Yoga yukto vishuddhatma विजितात्मा जितेन्द्रियः सर्वभूतात्मभूतात्मा कुर्वन्नपि न लिप्यते नैव किञ्चित् करोमीति युक्तो मन्येत तत्त्ववित् पश्यन् शृण्वन् स्पृशन् जिघ्रन् अश्नन् गच्छन् स्वपन् श्वसन् प्रलपन् विसृजन् गृह्णन् उन्मीषन् निमिषन्नपि इन्द्रियाणीन्द्रियार्थेषु वर्तन्त इति धारयन् ब्रह्मण्याधाय कर्माणि सङ्गं त्यक्त्वा करोति यः लिप्यते न स पापेन पद्मपत्रमिवाम्भसा कायेन मनसा बुद्ध्या केवलैरिन्द्रियैरपि योगिनः कर्म कुर्वन्ति सङ्गं त्यक्त्वात्मशुद्धये युक्तः कर्मफलं त्यक्त्वा शान्तिमाप्नोति नैष्ठिकीम् अयुक्तः कामकारेण फले सक्तो निबध्यते सर्वकर्माणि मनसा सन्न्यस्यास्ते सुखं वशी नवद्वारे पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयन् न कर्तृत्वं न कर्माणि लोकस्य सृजति प्रभुः न कर्मफलसंयोगं स्वभावस्तु प्रवर्तते नादत्ते कस्यचित् पापं न चैव सुकृतं विभुः अज्ञानेनावृतं ज्ञानं तेन मुह्यन्ति जन्तवः ज्ञानेन तु तदज्ञानं येषां नाशितमात्मनः तेषामादित्यवज्ञानं प्रकाशयति तत्परम् तद्बुद्धयस्तदात्मानः तन्निष्ठास्तत्परायणाः गच्छन्त्य पुनरावृत्तिं ज्ञाननिर्धूतकल्मषाः विद्याविनयसम्पन्ने ब्राह्मणे गविहस्तिनि शृणि चैव श्वपाके च पण्डिताः समदर्शिनः इहैव तैर्जितः सर्गः येषां साम्ये स्थितं मनः निर्दोषं हि समं ब्रह्म तस्माद् ब्रह्मणि ते स्थिताः न प्रहृष्येत् प्रियं प्राप्य नोद्विजेत् प्राप्य चाप्रियं स्थिरबुद्धिरसम्मूढः ब्रह्मविद् ब्रह्मणि स्थितः बाह्यस्पर्शेष्वसक्तात्मा विन्दत्यात्मनि यत् सुखं स ब्रह्मयोगयुक्तात्मा सुखमक्षयमश्नुते ये हि संस्पर्शजा भोगाः दुःखयोनय एव ते आद्यन्तवन्त कौन्तेय न तेषु रमते बुधः शक्नोति हैव यः सोढुं प्राक्शरीरविमोक्षणात् कामक्रोधोद्भवं वेगं स युक्तः स सुखी नरः योऽन्तः सुखोऽन्तरारामः तथान्तर्ज्योतिरेव यः स योगी ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं ब्रह्मभूतोऽधिगच्छति लभन्ते ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं ऋषयः क्षीणकल्मषाः छिन्नद्वैधायतात्मानः सर्वभूतहिते रताः कामक्रोधवियुक्तानां यतीनां यतचेतसाम् अभीतो ब्रह्मनिर्वाणं वर्तते विदितात्मनाम् स्पर्शान् कृत्वा बहिर्बाह्यां चक्षुश्चैवान्तरे भ्रुवोः प्राणापानौ समौ कृत्वा नासाभ्यन्तरचारिणौ यतेन्द्रियमनो बुद्धिः मुनिर्मोक्षपरायणः विगतेच्छाभयक्रोधः यः सदा मुक्त एव सः भोक्तारं यज्ञतपसां सर्वलोकमहेश्वरं सुहृदं सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा मां शान्तिमृच्छति। ॐ तत्सत् इति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्मविद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुनसंवादे कर्मसन्न्यासयोगो नाम पंचमोऽध्यायः। This sentence is chanted after the completion of the entire chapter of Bhagavad Gita. The meaning of this sentence is Om Tat Sat, that is, Om is the only truth. Om is the only Brahma. Iti Shrimad Bhagavad Gitasu. Whenever we start a chapter, we say Atha, and whenever we complete a chapter, we say Iti. That means it denotes the completion of the chapter. Shrimad Bhagavad Gitasu. This chapter is from Shrimad Bhagavad Gita, which is the divine song of Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Upanishadsu. It is the essence of all the Vedas. Brahma Vidyayam. This knowledge is not an ordinary knowledge, but it is the Brahma Vidya. That means it is the highest knowledge of knowing the Master Creator or Para Brahma. Yoga Shastre. This is a Shastra, that is science, a science of yoga. Here the word yoga denotes the union of the Jivatma with the Paramatma. Then we mention Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade. So this is a dialogue between Bhagwan Shri Krishna and Arjuna. Then we mention the name of the chapter. Here the name is Karma Sannyasa Yoga. And last we mention the number of the chapter, that is the 5th chapter or Panchamodhyayah. After completing this sentence, then we chant the 66th shloka of chapter 18, which is as follows. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyah mokshayishyami ma shuchaha. This is a declaration of Bhagwan Shri Krishna in which he states Sarva Dharman Parityajya. It's okay if you leave all your duties, all your responsibilities. Mam ekam sharanam vraja. But only one thing you have to do, that is surrender unto me. Aham tva sarva papebhyah. I will, aham, tva, yours, papebhyah, I will protect you from all your sins. Mokshayishyami, I will give you moksha, I will give you liberation from all your sins. Ma shuchaha, don't get scared. This declaration is not only for Arjuna but for all of us. All we have to do is only to surrender at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Krishna so that he liberates us. He gives us the knowledge. He gives us the divine knowledge of the Supreme Self, which will enable us to come out of the cycle of life and death, birth and death. When we complete this, then we bow down to the lotus feet of our gurus and we say, Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. I bow down to all my gurus. And then As always, whatever we do, we surrender it at the lotus feet of Bhagwan Shri Krishna by saying Sarvam Shri Krishnarpanam Astu. Everything is offered to Bhagwan Shri Krishna. Hari Om. Namo Namah.